I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway if you want to blow off some steam.
What are you talking about, Pops? I'm not trying to get all sweaty before they call my name.
Okay.
I got this new outfit on. Flies in this, aren't you, Xander?
Sure.
Look at that.
Xander, how does my makeup look?
Xander, tell my mom she looks beautiful. Mom, you look beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
Austin.
Yeah.
Where we at?
You know who is 2 picks from now. Barring something totally unexpected, you're still on track to be the pick.
Let's go! Oh, okay, listen, I love you all, but I'm serious. Keep it to yourself. I want to hear it on TV. I don't care if a GM calls you. I don't care if Grammy calls you.
Hey.
Honey.
Just keep it to yourself, all right?
Marching orders haven't changed. Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's finally happening.
No.
It's surreal.
Hey, MP?
No, I
need to talk.
I told you I didn't want to hear it. I want to hear it on TV.
MP. It's not that. Toronto's on the phone. They're seriously considering drafting you.
Yeah, tell them we're not interested.
Look, I did, and if you are set on that, they'll respect it, but they're offering to make you a starter on day 1. You don't have that offer where you're headed.
Yeah, no, Austin, this isn't the plan.
Okay, then say no. It's just my job to make sure you have all the information.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, change my mind right now? After all we've prepped?
Listen, you can do whatever you want, but they're up next, so you got about 30 seconds to let me know if you accept their offer or not.
Yeah, tell them thanks, but no thanks. I'm good on the original plan.
You got it.
This is intense. I need water.
Well, this will be good for your show, right?
Nah, Pops, I don't want to show any of this.
I'm already on it. You know how small the league is. You don't want to burn any bridges.
Exactly.
Smart guy.
I appreciate that.
Oh, quiet. Next pick is in.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select MP.
Yes!
Yes!
Congratulations!
Oh my God!
Yes, hey!
What?
Everything according to plan!
Hey, thank you, Austin. I couldn't have done this without you. I mean,
Oh,
I
no,
couldn't have done
man.
this without
No,
any of y'all.
This is all you. This is your moment, man. I have to be a small part. Enjoy it.
Oh, real quick, MP, real quick. You done work your whole life to get to this moment, man. Now it's here. You in the league. How you feeling?
Oh my gosh, man, I'm feeling so many things right now, you know? Joy, relief, excitement. It all doesn't feel real if I'm being honest with you. But look I'm so happy to be joining this organization. They got an amazing front office, a great roster, just outstanding fans. Listen, I'm exactly where I need to be, and I can't wait to get into work.
Got it. Y'all guys can relax. Y'all can relax. I got it.
Okay.
Honey.
How's it feel?
Yeah. We get that?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Hey, where's Austin? Austin, what now?
Now you get ready for the rest of your life.
Oh, get out of here, you crazy boy. Ma!
Hey, congrats, bro.
So
Congrats.
proud of you. Thank you.
Wait. What? No, why are you saying like that?
I
Why,
ain't want to
that's weird.
assume.
Why are you saying it like that?
I didn't want to assume, but you know, I figured after you got
No,
drafted.
Zen, bro, we're linked now. All right? Look, I got big plans for this season, and I need someone with me I can trust. All right? So obviously you can say no to this deal, but I'm really hoping you don't. Okay?
No, I'm in. Okay, I got you.
Look, so I got a couple of ideas already, but they're not really fleshed out.
Hey, listen, no rush of mine, bro. You good.
Bet. I'm gonna link with Austin, have him set up a meeting for us in a few weeks, and then we'll talk about what comes next.
I am at your service.
Okay, you're ear hustling again.
When did our baby boy become a businessman?
Babe, he's been trying to boss me around since he was 18 months old. This ain't nothing new.
Well, Uncle Rick just called and he said everybody's waiting for us at the diner, so we should probably head over soon so we can get to the party.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I still can't believe this is all real.
Just wait. You're only getting started.
Okay. Since the beginning of the season is about to start, I wanted to meet with both of you and go over our video content.
I'm all ears.
What's on your mind?
Great. I'm glad you asked. So, over in Europe, I filmed a bunch of content centered around our biggest games. Who we're going up against, why it mattered if we beat them or not. And that stuff all pumped up my draft stock.
Right.
And I thought that was cool. We should do more stuff like that. But I'm planning on having a very long career in the NBA, as you know, Austin. And just filming that will get stale after a while. So I was thinking, what if we come in each half of the season and we pick a theme and film a bunch of content around that theme?
Huh.
I think I know what you mean, but I'm gonna need an example.
All right. So say the second half of the season is about to start and I'm in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Feeling confident, huh?
You know it, Austin Kelly. But if that's the case, right? We could do a whole bunch of content around that. Take you behind the scenes and show you what it's like to compete for an award. We'd still pick key games, of course, to highlight the theme, but there'd be a little bit more, how do you say it, Xander, narrative to it.
I like this. I like this a lot. So it's like a new season of a TV show every time you switch themes.
You see the vision.
If you picked a theme that resonated with, let's say, a particular sponsor, that could mean extra money too. Not trying to push you, just saying.
Austin, I love money. You don't gotta push me.
And just so I got this straight, you pick a new theme twice per season.
Yeah, I figure once at the beginning, once in the middle. Give us some time to really dig into it, so it's not that long that it'll get stale. But 6 games per theme, right? Something like that.
I love it.
It's a great idea, MP, really.
So, have you thought about what theme you want to start off with? It's the rookie season. You got to kick it off with a bang, bro.
Oh yeah, I got just the thing. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to let you know what we've got popping off on my socials for the first half of my rookie season.
What's that?
I'm gonna highlight games against top rookies in my class to prove that I should have never dropped to the second round.
Your critics are going to ask why you're still upset about the draft. You made the league, bro. It's time to focus on the task at hand.
Xander, I'm not upset. I'm motivated. My fans have been with me since day one, so they know what I'm about. Now it's time to put the rest of the league on notice.
All right. How do you think your teammates and coaches will react to this goal?
Great question, Xander. Great. I should probably clear that up. This is just the focus on my social media channels. Behind the scenes, I'll be doing everything the team asks of me to win games. But in front of the camera, I'm gonna show you what's like in my mind as I try to prove that I am the best rookie in my class.
All right. But why pick on other rookies instead of the league in general?
Because I'm crazy, Xander. No, I'm not that crazy. My first step is just to show that I'm an elite rookie. Once I do that, I can set my sights on the vets.
I'm sold, man. You sound like a guy with a plan.
It's gonna be entertaining. So, make sure you subscribe to Out of Bounds because you don't want to miss a video. MP, out. Okay, how was that?
Great. You nailed it.
Bad. Yeah, so I'm going to head to the arena. I got a meeting with Coach to go over some things before the game tonight.
All right. I'll get editing this and get it to you as soon as I can.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
I got to ask you, you feeling nervous at all? You seem pretty calm.
Nah, a little. Mostly I'm just excited, man. I can't wait to put on that jersey and play, you know?
I'm happy for you, bro. This is huge, man.
Hey, and it's only the beginning. I'll check you later, all right?
All right, I see you.
Coach.
MP, welcome, man. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Man, we are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. You know, we've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that, I do. But, for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You're a smart guy, MP. You see the guys ahead of you on the depth chart. These are very good NBA players, man.
I know that, Coach. I joined this team for its talent. But what if I'm better?
If you prove you're better, you'll start. But you'll have to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
It's called Culture Guys. I'll just it out from Mexico. Photos? Yeah. Did you see the 40-point game out of Nevada yesterday?
Sure did, and I'm thinking about raising our
I'll radio it in.
It's just one game, isn't it? And the opponent wasn't ranked. Yeah, but I'm guessing we always have a
You know what?
working challenges during the game. The kid was everywhere.
Not to mention the 11 assists. You rarely see that happening in big college sporting games. Shorter games and a lot of Instagram points.
Let's not get all our tears away. I'm bigger than that guy.
Turn in the arts one. Enjoy this trip, huh? Report back soon.
I'd like to go on a big trip after this.
International, like Japan, Australia.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal frontcourt pair. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Quite a story. Thanks for that report. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. Powell surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From downtown. The shot no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. Banchero passes to Lewis. Three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jovic. Adebayo from long range. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. A nice shot by MP. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, but you can see what the upside is with him. Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Jovic, defended by Wagner. There's a screen. Hero, the pass to Jovic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And Banchero with the bucket, and the assist by MP. Banchero's got 9 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hero. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bane. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Anthony Black out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's MP in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Powell against Bane. Outside Jaquez. The three-pointer off the mark. Magic leading by 5. Pass to Wagner. Black outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Powell against Bane. Now here's MP. Black outside. Shoots over Wiggins. Black no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Now here's Wiggins. No points yet. Pass to Jaquez. Powell outside. From behind the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
An elite shooter from downtown. The defense has to chase Powell off that line whenever he's got the rock.
MP with it. Picked it out of midair.
Here's Jaka Jonas. Still scoreless. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Out in the wings for them, it's Powell and Wiggins. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Jaka Jonas. And it's Jovic in at the center, filling out the middle. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Just 5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off the shot. A 3 from MP. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Jaka Jonas. Black off the pick from Lewis. Black kicks to Bane. Batadze is screen on Wiggins. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is pure from MP.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Inside, stolen by Hero. Batadze against Jaquez. Outside, Hero. It's good from long range. Hero's got 15 points.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
And Lewis has it in the corner. Bane passes to Batadze. Outside Lewis. That one, no good. Great D that time from Hero.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
That evens the score. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. In the corner, Powell with it. And here's Adebayo. And the shot goes in. Adebayo's got his third basket of the night.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's MP. He has 6. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Powell against Bain. Hero. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
For the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Anthony Black. And it's Suggs in for Bain. Then for the Heat, Khalil Ware's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mitchell in for Norman Powell.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Here's MP. He's got 6. Kicks it out to Banchero. Offensive rebound. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got 16.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. And Tyler Hero gets the 3. Hero's got 22.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last 3.
MP sets the screen for Banchero. Outside, Suggs. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at Orlando. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope. Yep. They keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring 2 guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Orlando.
some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Black comes in for Wagner. And Lewis is subbed in for Bain. Miami also changing it up. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Norm Powell. And it's Wiggins in for Mitchell. Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony Black out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Wagner, then it's MP, and it's Jones in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Banchero, a screen on Hero. Inside. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. On the floor for Miami. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Tyler Hero out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Heat also with the sub. Larson's checked in.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. The Heat trail by 19. Here's Jovic. He drains the... Quick shot. Jovic has got 6 points.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Now, MP. 9 points in the game so far. And Bitadze throws it down.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jaquez outside. Pass to Hero. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Here's Hero. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando out in front as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Wagner is out there with Goga Batadze. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then there's Black. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Rising to the rack, Norman Powell, folks. That dude will punch it on you.
They set the screen. And they double up Wagner. Payne for three. Pass to Black. Now Bane. Lewis on the way. Shot clock at 5. Here's Black. Wiggins with the rebound. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Heat. 19-point game. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
MP finds Wagner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Jovic. Stolen by Lewis. Jumps up. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Here's the screen. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. That one's not going to go.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Wagner against Powell. Here's Jovic. Lays it up off the glass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. The Magic leading by 18. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The kick out to Bane. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Now, Banchero. After Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banchero kicks to Bane. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 5 assists in the game. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up.
Outrunning the field. MP. He's got those young legs, folks.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Powell against Bane. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jovic. Hits it from 3-point range.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Now, here's MP.
Get through.
Now, Banchero. Shoots over Hero. And it's Banchero missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Powell outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Jovic following the bucket by Orlando. Back to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo passes to Powell. Over Bain. The shot by Powell, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And Lewis has it in the corner. Here's Black, and it's Orlando with another.
I'd like to see Black hunt his shots. He can shoot the basketball and do damage from mid-range when he's aggressive.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paolo Banchero.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Banchero, and it's good, 2 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
On the wing, MP. Banchero outside. MP with the bounce pass. Back to Banchero. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Let's talk about practice, Chris. Right here at the team practice facility, and things have changed a bit for 2K20.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now, I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, you know, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
There he is.
That's enough. Just go take a break. Don't walk in front of the camera. I see the scores about you. You're advised. Yes, the team sometimes really good stuff, especially the past weeks when you bring reports to the top.
After that beat.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Risacher in at small forward. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the 3. At this early stage of the season, what do you think are the most important things for teams to focus on, Legs?
Well, I think familiarity with new teammates. So you're trying to find that rhythm and flow on both ends of the floor. There's no substitute for real in-game reps, which they're getting now. And ideally, if you can win some games early, it builds confidence.
Now here's Porzingis. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Oh, nice D from Carter. Here's Orlando. Suggs with it. Outside Bane. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Daniels. To the inside, Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely, and he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's Wagner. No good that time. Risacher with some nice D. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They had some real back-and-forth battles last year. Hopefully we see more of the same going forward. Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risacher's future in this league.
Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs against Porzingis. Kicks it out to Bane. Over Daniels. Bane, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Daniels finds Young. Johnson a screen on Carter. Young attacking. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Down low. Outside Carter. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Orlando. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Daniels. Young against Suggs. Young, the pass to Porzingis. Johnson on the wing. Outside Porzingis. Outside Young. The three is up. Great D that time from Suggs.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Bane surveying the D. Suggs against Johnson. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Wagner for three. The rebound by Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. MP's checked in for Orlando. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Wagner to stop the drought. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Atlanta leading by 5. Young from long range. The shot no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Lewis can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. You could call the path that MP took to reach the NBA unusual. Nobody would argue that. He spent a season with Basket Madrid in Europe developing his game before returning to the U.S.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys on Madrid play, and they are pros through and through. When I heard that MP was able to be a difference maker with Madrid, I knew he had the right mentality to make the jump to the NBA.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Count the basket. Carter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Daniels outside. Young from long range. The rebound by Carter.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Lewis. Back to Banchero. Now here's Wagner. The three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Porzingis. Outside Riziche. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. 5 to shoot. Up top Johnson. Over Banchero. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards. Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
So for the Magic, Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Black subbed in for Desmond Bane. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Kennard. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Bataze with a screen. Kicks it out to Wagner. And another three for Orlando.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kennard. Inside. Got a piece of it. There's the steal. Here's Gay. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
They've got Goga Batadze, Anthony Black out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's MP in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Batadze.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Pass to MP. Back to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around to the middle. Here's Black. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Okongwu. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And he was a force on the glass. Absolutely dominant.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Suggs is checked in for Black. Atlanta also making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Houston. Dyson Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Young in for Kennard. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Back to you, BA.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Now here's Daniels. Pass to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Suggs with the bucket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The 3 from Risache. Rebounded by Suggs.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Lewis. And here's Suggs. The 3 is up. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Outside Risache. Daniels outside. Here's Gay, defended by Wagner, to the paint. The kick out to Young. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
ready, MP.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Magic, the guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Young drains it.
Good shot, Young. Mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
Lewis checked in for the Magic. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, bounce pass, Porzingis. Here's Reza Shea. He's defended by Wagner. The Hawks working the ball around. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. Back to Porzingis. Rocket 4. No good on that one.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this year.
And it's Banchero missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Young dishes to Daniels. Reza Shea with it. Now defended by Bane. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Three-pointer, Daniels. Carter pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And it's Banchero missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. To stand both the 23 and 24 first overall picks coming from France, Reza Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Reza Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Now Porzingis, after Wendell Carter missed from long range. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
Wagner on the wing, covered by Johnson. Wagner kicks to Bane. Black from past the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, great outside.
You good, MP?
We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time. He's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Now Lewis, coming off a solid outing against Miami. You know, thinking about the time that MP spent in Europe, he played a season for the powerhouse team Basket Madrid while he was there.
Madrid might not be in the NBA, but they are a massive club in Europe. For MP to break in and earn minutes there gives good reason as to why he might find success here in the NBA.
On the court for Atlanta, the backcourt. Guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis, dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
To stand both the 23 and 24 first overall picks coming from France, Reza Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Reza Shea...
On the court for the Hawks, Reza Shea at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the one. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. See X's and O's. Can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting. You know, I know some would like to see Ben. Increases shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Clock at 6. MP left side. Fires the three.
Young with the ball. In the game against Toronto, very impressive. On the court for Atlanta, the small and power forwards are Risache and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Here's MP. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. The 3 from Banchero. A rebound by Young.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help.
Now Young. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. On the court for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Risache and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans.
And here's Young in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And so in the game for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Young in at the point. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. 3 on the clock. The deep three from Bain. They grabbed their own miss. Lewis kicks to Wagner. Outside, Bain. The Magic again can't hit. The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Young. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Young pass to Alexander Walker. Screen by Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Wagner. Still without a basket. MP left side. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's good, 2 points. And the Magic lead by 12.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Orlando out in front. They lead by 12. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball.
Hawks trail by 12. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Okongwu, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Houston in at the 3. Now here's Alexander Walker. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Kennard against MP. Over to the wing. Gay misses. Orlando leading by 14. On the wing, MP. Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. Wagner on the wing. From the arc. Gay with a rebound. Hawks trail by 14. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey team, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back over to you, BA.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Back to MP. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Black, no good. The Hawks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. It's stolen back.
The Hawks trail by 14. Lewis is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Batase. And it's Black in at the 3 slot. This is out there for Orlando. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Gay. Shoots over Wagner. Gay misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
No one covering. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Hawks making a switch here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Hawks second.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
MP against Young. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta again missing. Magic leading by 17. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 13 points per, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboard.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
The Magic making a switch here. Baines checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in.
At just a skosh under 7 feet, Mo Wagner does all the things you'd expect him to do well. He can be dominant in the paint as a scorer and on the board.
Both free throws good from Wagner. And Clark, the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
On the floor for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. But this is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Risache, following the three-point basket by Orlando. Count it.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Young against MP. To the paint. Now
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Franz Wagner is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Lewis. And it's Wagner in at center. That's who's out there for Orlando. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Wagner. Wagner kicks to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 10 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wagner. And it's Banchero in for Franz Wagner. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Porzingis is checked in. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Only the 6th player ever from the country of Georgia. Bitadze is an inspiration, coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound, and he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Franz Wagner in for Lewis. And so it's the Orlando Magic, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Orlando Magic. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie. Because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Hawks.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them, make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
There's Wagner with the 3. And it's on the floor for Orlando. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Batadze, a screen on Daniel. MP finds Batadze. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Oh, that's blocked. Jones looking for an opening. It's stolen.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chams, thanks for the report. They've got Goga Batadze. MP is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Wagner in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Shot clock at 3. Jones from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Reza Shea, the bucket. On the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight. 1:07 left in the third. Porzingis against MP. And Batadze throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived. Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Stolen by Daniels. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists, that's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Wagner, right side.
Pass to Jones. Lewis sets the pick for Jones. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Orlando, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions highlighted by
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
That free throw good from Isaac. Strength and speed, coach. A combination that Jonathan Isaac brings to the table.
Yeah, Brian, that combo makes him a capable rebounder. He'll grab boards whether he's on the move or stationary. And B.A., he is a devastating defender.
That one misses. Will stand a move by the Hawks to diversify their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Luke Kennard out there with Trae Young. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Gay in at the 4.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Kennard against Wagner. Jones, the pass to MP. Hits the trifecta.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
There's Young with the three, and Atlanta misses again.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Jones against Kennard. Isaac outside. Wagner inside. Wagner draws the double. Black passes to MP. Goes back up. And Wagner with the layup.
Yeah, great job by Wagner, throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Pass to Young. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. He buries it from three.
One this half, two for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Wagner with a screen on Young. MP, the pass to Jones. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Bataze comes in for Wagner. De Silva comes in for Isaac. Now here's Alexander Walker. Up top, Young. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Young misses.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Jones. Here's the three. Drops in the three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. From the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Bataze's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Outside Jones. Orlando moving the ball around. Bataze a screen on Young. 5 to shoot. To the middle. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. Jones from outside. Nails it from 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's Okongwu. Pass to Gay. Now here's Alexander Walker. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for Atlanta. Dyson Daniels comes in for Gay. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Wagner with a screen on Young. To the paint. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by MP. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, that's nice clock recognition from Porzingis, making sure he got off a quality look.
Lewis passes to Wagner and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Now here's MP. And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, that's where Wagner can bully you. So strong in close.
1:41 left in the game. The three is up. Daniels misses. Orlando has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well,
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Hawks.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
They've got Black. Jones is out there with Lewis. Then there's Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 4. That's is out there for Orlando. Black, no good. And the Hawks with the possession. Young looking it over. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm coming to you live from the locker room before the very first game of my Rookie Revenge Tour. We're going up against a so-called blue chipper from this year's draft, and I'm looking to show the world who's really him.
All right. You feel like you're putting pressure on yourself to perform, by talking so publicly about this?
Nah, not at all. These kids were in college swiping their meal plans and doing problem sets last year. I was in Europe playing against grown men, running professional sets, and working on my game 24/7. Tonight is when all of that work, that's gonna pay off. Stay tuned. MP.